Hi everyone, welcome to our evening practice. You'll need a blanket and optional some essential oil. So I'll begin with my essential oil. I have some lavender mixed with fractionated coconut oil, and I'm going to place some on my wrist. I'm just going to rub that in between both of my wrists, and I'll get started seated. Cross-legged Sukhasana, hands come to your heart for Anahata Mudra. Gently close your eyes. Sit up nice and tall. And begin to feel your sitting bones pressing down into the earth, rooting down into your mat, finding length all the way up the spine and through the crown of the head, reaching up towards the heavens. Begin to deepen your breath and feel that natural lifting and lowering of your diaphragm. Allowing your breath to become slow, extending your exhale a little bit longer. And with every inhale, slowly bring yourself more into the present moment. And with every exhale, slowly leave your outside world behind you. Inhale, open your eyes, take both arms to the ceiling. Starting with a twist, left hand on right knee, right hand behind you, look over your right shoulder. Sit up tall so there's lots of length in your low back. And with every exhale, see if you can look over that shoulder a little bit more. Inhale, center. Interlace your fingers and flip your palms to the sky. Stretch the shoulders. On your next exhale, press your hands directly forward, chin to chest, round your upper back. Inhale, back to sky. We'll do this a few times. Exhale, press forward, chin to chest. Inhale, both arms to sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Press the palms forward. Inhale to sky. Release your fingers. Twist the other direction to the left. Right hand on left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, shake it out all the way to your fingertips. Switch the way your legs are crossed. Inhale your right arm to the sky. Bend at that right elbow and take your left hand behind your low back. Working into cow face arms, I'm going to walk my fingers towards one another. If your fingers can interlace, it looks a little something like this. And it's okay if your fingers don't interlace. Just walk your fingers towards one another. Feel that space across your chest. Take a deep breath in. We're turning this into a fold, so lead with your chest, hinge from your hip sockets, and keep your sitting bones on the mat. Inhale, rise, release, and we'll switch sides. Left arm reaches to ceiling. Bend that upper elbow. Right arm wraps behind your back. Walk your fingers towards one another. Maybe they interlace. Chest up, space across the collarbones. Take a deep breath. Exhale, fold forward. Deepen your breath. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Release everything. Work into tabletop pose. We'll turn this right into child's pose. Knees wide, big toes together. Sink your hips back. Reach your arms forward. Feeling grounded. Whenever you're ready, walk your hands to the left side of your mat. Place your right hand on top of your left for a side body stretch. Breathe into the right rib. Whenever you're ready to switch sides, hands to right, left hand on top of right. Breathe into the left rib. Center. Drop your elbows, hands together like you were praying. Thumbs come towards your upper back for a tricep stretch. Let your heart melt between your arms and let your forehead relax. Release your hands. Inhale, tabletop pose. Classic cat-cow. As you exhale, round your upper back to the ceiling. Drop your head. Tailbone reaches towards the back of your knees. Inhale, drop your belly. Heart looks forward. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. And inhale, cow. Come back to a neutral spine. Take your left fingers to face all the way back towards your thigh. It's okay if the fingers don't make it all the way, as much as you can. Big exhale, round into cat pose. Feel that stretch through that left wrist. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Come back to neutral. Release that left hand. Switch. Right hand faces all the way back towards your thigh. Fingers face your thigh. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. One more time. Drop your belly, heart forward. Exhale, round. Neutral spine. Release that right hand. Downward facing dog is where we're headed. Curl your toes under. Send your hips up to the ceiling. Pedal your feet. Stretch out your legs. Get some movement here. Bring your feet together. Inhale your left leg to the ceiling. Bend your upper knee and open your hips. draw your heel towards your right butt cheek. Outer left hip points towards the back of your mat. Moving into pigeon, left side, drop your shin between your hands, left heel underneath right hip. You can stay on straight arms or begin to work to your forearms. Tuck your chin. If you want to go deeper, stack your forearms and rest your forehead down on your forearms. Deepen your breath. Let go of any thoughts. Come to your forearms and place your right elbow center mat. Make a fist with that right hand. Left hand is going to cover that fist. Point your elbows to the floor and ceiling. Turn this into a prayer twist. Open your chest. One more breath. Come up onto long arms. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Down dog kick. Lift that left leg back up to the sky. Point and flex your toes. Downward facing dog into child's pose. Take about 5 rounds of breath. Inhale, tabletop. Curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Feet together. Right leg lifts to the sky. Bend your upper knee. Open your hips. Keep your shoulders squared. Moving into pigeon, right side. Right shin is going to drop between your thumbs. Right heel underneath left hip. Coming down to your forearms whenever you're ready. Take your time. To go deeper, stack your forearms. Rest your forehead down on your forearms. Let your shoulders be heavy. Come to your forearms. Place your left elbow center mat. Make a fist with your left hand. Cover it with your right hand. Point your elbows to the floor and to the ceiling. Open your chest towards the right. Back to center. Long arms. Look over your left shoulder. Look over your right. Down dog kick. Lift that right leg back up to ceiling. Point and flex your toes. Downward facing dog. Feet as wide as your mat. Walk your hands to your feet. Ragdoll pose. Catch opposite elbows and let yourself hang. Feel free to sway from side to side. Let your head be heavy. Stay with your breath. Release your arms. Lift up halfway, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway, a little bit longer. Exhale, deep dive, forward fold. Last time. This time, take your right fingers right underneath your face. Left arm to ceiling. Add a good bend to that right knee. Wrap your right arm behind your back. I apologize, that's your left arm. My right arm is going to scoop underneath my right thigh. See if your fingers can find one another for a gentle bind. No worries if not. Be where you are. Release it all back to halfway lift. Left fingers below your face. Bend into your left knee. Right arm to sky. Wrap your right arm behind your back. Left hand is going to slide underneath your left thigh. Maybe the fingers can find one another. Maybe they can bind like we did earlier in cow face arms. One breath. And big exhale, release, halfway lift, forward fold, exhale, let it all go. From here, walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. Drop your knees, take a seat, bring your legs in front of you. Sit comfortably, feel free to grab your blanket, take a seat on it. Sitting cross-legged, Sukhasana. Working into alternate nostril breathing. With your right hand, make the hang loose symbol, pinky and thumb. Place your thumb on your right nostril and inhale through your left. Switch the plug and exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Switch the plug and exhale left. Inhale left. Switch the plug. Exhale right. Inhale right. Switch the plug. Exhale left. Inhale left. Switch the plug. Exhale right. Inhale right. Switch the plug, exhale left. Last time. Inhale left, switch the plug, exhale right. Inhale right, switch the plug, exhale left. When you're finished, hands on knees, breathe through both nostrils, balancing our left and our right side. From here, remove your blanket, keep it nearby, bring your blanket or your mat to a wall. Feel free to pause the video, find a wall to bring your mat up against. We're working into legs up the wall pose. So once you're against your wall, you're going to cartwheel your legs up the wall. Feel free to shimmy yourself as close as you can to the wall. I'm going to start by taking the soles of my feet together. Let my heels slide down towards me. Let my knees come wide into supine butterfly pose. I'm going to take my blanket here. I have it folded a few times right across my torso so I can keep a little bit warmer, and there's also that gentle weight. Both of my hands on my belly. Closing your eyes, coming back into that breath. Notice that gentle lifting and lowering of your belly and your chest. Allowing your entire face to soften. Let your shoulders relax. And let your head be heavy. Whenever you're ready, straighten both legs up towards the ceiling. Let your arms fall out with your palms facing up. And this is our final pose of tonight's practice. Stay here as long as you'd like to. Namaste.